And good Wednesday morning to you, meteorologist Joey Sovine here in the Live 5 First Alert Weather Center. We are watching what's going to be a wet day, a chilly day, and for some of you it may end as just a little bit of wintry weather. Because of that, do want to give you a first alert. We have a winter weather advisory now in effect for Clarendon, Williamsburg, and inland Georgetown counties. Extreme northern areas here in our viewing area may see a brief period of some light freezing rain at the tail end of what's going to be just a wet and chilly day with showers rolling through it. There could be some very minimal or no accumulation in those areas depending on how quickly we drop down to that freezing mark later on as we head into this evening. So I'll talk more about that in a second. Let's hop into the radar this morning, and you can see the storm system taking shape back to our west. So this is going to be snow to our north, a tiny little bit of ice in between, and a lot of rain across the southeast over the next 12 hours or so. This is a quick moving storm system, so won't last terribly long. A few showers have broken out this morning in the PD. No worries about any wintry weather this morning. Temperatures are in the 40s to around 50 degrees, but the temperatures will be cooling as the day wears on. Watch future tracker here showing those showers rolling in later this morning, so have the rain gear ready to go this afternoon. Some scattered showers this evening, some rain as well. Now we're watching to the north. Notice a little bit of pink up towards the Myrtle Beach area, maybe sneaking into northern sections of Williamsburg and Clarendon counties. So those are the spots where it may get just cold enough before the moisture heads out to turn any rain over to light freezing rain. Now, whenever you get rain in advance of freezing rain and don't start out as freezing rain, it really has a hard time forming any ice on anything more significant than maybe a couple of surfaces, your railings, the tops of your vehicles, your cars out there, and maybe some on trees as well. Now, as far as the bridges, the overpasses, we'll watch those tonight in those northern areas. Most of them will be just fine. The road, the soil right now, the ground temperatures are about 50 degrees, and usually you need a lot of cold air out ahead of it, like we had back in January, where the cold air moved in advance of the snow, and so that snow stuck right away. Well, this is a situation where it's going to be warm relative to the freezing mark in advance of this moving in. So anything would have a really tough time causing any issues, ice developing out on the roadways tonight. Now, notice that moisture gets out of here, and then as we head through tonight, those temperatures will get close to freezing. So there's a quick look. We'll kind of backtrack here on Future Tracker and go through the day temperature-wise because I want to overlay how that rain moves in. So notice this morning, 40s to around 50 degrees. Those showers will be passing through at lunchtime this afternoon, getting the kids out of school, some scattered rain. Temperatures will be falling, though. So warmest this morning, falling temperatures this afternoon, but still well above freezing there 3, 4, 5 o'clock. Remember, you have to get all the way down to 32, not 32.5, but all the way down to 32 for that ice to develop. So we have a ways to go, and most of you will never get down to that freezing mark, even tonight, once that moisture moves away. Here's a look at this evening, some scattered showers. We are keeping an eye in those spots from Manning to Kingstree and over to Georgetown. Notice we're at 35, not down to 32. So no freezing rain expected there 7, 8, 9 o'clock. Starting to see those temperatures tick down towards 34. You start to see a little bit more pink showing up in Williamsburg County, down to 33 there at 9 o'clock. But then at the same time that those temperatures are getting down to 33, the tail end of the moisture is starting to kind of wrap up, starting to move out toward the ocean. So by midnight, that's when the temperatures drop down to or just below freezing. But that's also when we're showing on Future Tracker a lot of that rain out of here. And then as we go overnight into tomorrow morning, temperatures will be close to freezing. So with the light wind out there, it shouldn't see much in the way of black ice developing out on the roads. We'll keep an eye on that for the bridges and overpasses, but I don't think we'll have too big of an issue tomorrow morning as you head out first thing. And then those temperatures will quickly rise above freezing tomorrow morning as we go through the rest of our Thursday. We will be watching a brief little disturbance roll out of the Midlands late in the morning. Some models are indicating maybe a few sprinkles or a snow flurry, but notice how temperatures temperatures are primarily in the 40s. It's just Williamsburg and northern areas over to Kingstree and Manning that are in the mid-30s. Still too warm to support anything sticking, but there could be a brief snowflake out there, and then that kind of fades away as we go in the afternoon. So as far as any impacts from the storm system, here's a look at our computer model showing the most minimal amount of ice possible across Manning and Kingstree. So that is indicating that this is not a big deal. A lot of other models are showing no ice accumulation whatsoever. So we'll see if we can get down to freezing and there can be a light glaze into those northern areas. Elsewhere, it's going to be a day with scattered showers. Temperatures start out near 50, and then we drop in the 40s. And then eventually overnight, a lot of you getting down close to freezing, most likely just above it for the majority of you as those showers end and that moisture moves out of here. So we'll be keeping you updated all day long as we do have a winter weather advisory once again now in effect for Williamsburg, inland Georgetown, and Clarendon counties, where in the northern sections of those counties we have the best chance of some very light icing to occur as we go into the nighttime hours tonight. But most of today is just going to be rain. If you're not in those counties, if you're in the Charleston area, this is going to be 100% rain. Not worried about any icing there as temperatures will stay above freezing. That's a look at the forecast from right here at the Live 5 Alert Desk. We'll keep you updated throughout the day.